David, wake up.
Welcome to the Billionaire Morning Show. I'll be touching on hot topics, billion-dollar news, billion-dollar founders. And the first thing I wanted to touch on was Terrion, Arnold, Detroit Lions. He might be facing life. Elon Musk. He is not a trillionaire. Shea Alexander signing to Nike. Indian $1 billion industries, properties in Canada owned by 9 families combined together worth $500 billion. I want to touch on that story as well. And the app that I like to use that I know would be great for content creators, entrepreneurs, and business owners. I'm going to touch on that every episode. And I'm always going to give one at the end, right? So stay tuned. All right, so the first one is Detroit Lions. I want to touch on Terrion Arnold, Detroit Lions player. He pistol whipped 3 people, and he had 2 other people with him. So he's facing life for that type of thing in Florida. Not too much has come out yet. I think he's trying to get bond, but I don't think he's getting bond, right? So he's saying it's a retaliation of $250,000 that was stolen from him, and he was, looking for the victims, and he thought it was the victims, but it actually wasn't. He was hitting the wrong people at the wrong time. He lucky he didn't get shot at and stayed their ground in Florida, right? So we'll see what happens with that case. And, I always said to myself, you're worth so much. Your family needs you. People need you because you're an asset to everybody. And it's not worth it to put your life at risk and put your opportunity at risk for half a quarter. You know what I mean? You can get that in one paycheck, in 1 month. So it's just not worth it. Now it's too late and he got to pay the consequences. Hopefully, he beats his case. And the billionaire that owns the Detroit Lions is Sheila Ford Hemp, the great-granddaughter of Ford, who owns Ford Car Company in Detroit. And that's why the headquarters is there. And she is worth $2 billion net worth. Other ventures that she has, she owns a WNBA team. Detroit is getting ready to be part of the expansion. She owns a cricket organization. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? And Motor City Golf Club as well, too. Right, but the main thing is, Detroit Lions and the Ford Company. Elon Musk is not a trillionaire. His stock has gone down with SpaceX, but I think it will definitely go back up. And the people that invested into the company early 10 years ago, so they're all basically millionaires because of how quickly the stock has risen, and they invested early. I was listening to DJ Vlad's dad, and he really says that, his son is a really abnormal guy. And sometimes you need to be abnormal to have great things, to have great thoughts, because regular people don't have big ideas. They can't even comprehend it. But he's so abnormal. He thinks so out of the box. He's able to come up with these genius ideas that nobody would ever think, dream, or imagine, right? So I'm just talking to the entrepreneurs out there, right? You always want to think big, think outside the box, and don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about if it's going to work or not. Just let God handle it and, partner with him to use your faith to get the job done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the next story that I want to touch, it's not breaking news, but it's important. Shea Alexander just signed with Nike, back-to-back MVP player, right? So it's a big deal for Nike. Nike stock has been going down the last couple of years with sales and everything like that. They do have a lot of competition nowadays, so I can kind of get it. And their best guy, John Moran, hasn't played literally the whole season, right? So that kind of hurt them. Shea was with Converse, did really well with his new signature shoe there, but Nike seen that and they, bought him out of his contract, and obviously they gave him a better deal, more money, more marketing as well too, and they created a similar shoe on the other side of town in Portland. Founder for Nike is Phil Knight. He's worth $40 billion. Other ventures that he has is marketing agency, which helps student athletes with their NIL deals. He does have venture capitals and philanthropy work as well too. Indian billionaires in Canada control most of the wealth in Canada because Indians, back in the day, they migrated here, you know, got it out the mud, and became a billionaire in this country. So it's a testament that hard work and working smart does pay off. And the reason why they control most of the wealth is because 9 of the families are billionaires, and together they're worth 500 billion. Right, so they'll buy a lot of properties, buy a lot of businesses, and when their people comes, they take care of them. In the last couple of years, the government has opened the pipeline, opened the borders for them to come and flood the country. And I wonder what's going on. It's got to be something with money, and it is. Right? These guys are cutting these guys. A check is going straight into their pocket, and the Canadian government is telling the Indian government, yeah, bring your people, bring as much as you can. We don't care. As long as you pay us, we're willing to take on this hassle until we can't handle it. And lately, they can't handle it. So they kind of slowed down with the student visas and the students coming in and so forth, right? So they're being a little bit more cautious on that end. And one of the, I'll say a couple of the names of these Indian billionaires: Ramhish Chota, Chotai, and K. Rasahi. Right, so it's just a few names that I just want to let you guys know about. And lastly, I want to give you guys an app for content creators, owners, entrepreneurs that can help make a difference with whatever business. Don't matter what business you have, whatever business you got, it can make a difference, right? So I want to always touch on apps that are doing $1 billion plus for the most part. And I'll always put that at the end of the show so you guys can take away something, and the audience and viewers can take away something as well too. And this one is called WAP. It's worth $1.6 billion. It's been skyrocketing lately, and it's more so of a platform that you can put courses, sell online products, and so forth. Stuff like that. And so a lot of people have been downloading it. So you got a lot of eyeballs on that. And the founder name is Steven Schwartz, age 23. He started coding at age 13, right? So if this young man can get the job done, so can you, right? So never give up on your dream, right? Stay focused, do what you got to do. See you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes coming. And I'm going to be doing this consistently. Make sure to get you guys share it, push it, so I can have more time and more energy to put into this. If you guys care. If you guys don't care, then I don't want to waste my time, right? I'm doing this for you guys, right? Giving you guys information that maybe you might not have the time to dig deep on, right? I'm digging deep on for you, putting it in the video and giving it to you guys. All right. See you guys at the top. Peace.